Hello. All right. What's going on, everybody? Move this stuff around here. There we go. Hey, so tonight we're doing a couple of character builds, hopefully two. One is for a one-shot that we are going to be doing at the Ren Fair. The other one is for my main campaign. So we're going to get some people in here and then start streaming. We're trying to get a little technological and switch some stuff up. So let's see what we can get in here. Send out my notifications, and then we will start. Okay, so the first one we're doing is a Sorcerer. Level 3 Sorcerer for a female player of mine. So we're going to have some fun with that. All right, let me make sure we're live and good to go on all the platforms. So we get all the people, all the nerds helping us out here. No, not made for kids. Save. All right, there we go. Now we're live on the YouTubes. Not sure about Twitch, so if anyone here is on from Twitch, let me know. It's my first time trying to stream through multiple platforms. What's up, O-Dog? Doing all right today, man? Let me get this a little bit longer. Started messing around with some new stuff today. Sweet. All right, so we're doing a sorcerer level. We're gonna do a level 3. I might bring it up to level 5, depending on if we really feel like we got some character out of it or not. All right, sweet. We're online to all things. Okay, standard build. Anyone who doesn't have a D&D Beyond account, go ahead and start one up. They're free, and getting your dice ready because we're going to be rolling for stats as well as background stuff. So, how's your weekend been so far? Okay, so we need a character name. We're just going to just put Sorceress for now. Or, yeah. We'll just put S for now. We're going to come up with a character name near the end once we kind of figure out who this character is. Let me see if I think she said she wanted to be some sort of elf. So elf and sorcerer is all I think we're working off of here. Let me double check this real quick. Sorcerer Bard. Yeah, either elf or half elf. So initially, I think half elf is better, just off the bat. I think a little more interesting than an elf, but we'll let the chat decide. Dude, I had some of the best food this morning. I went to this restaurant out here in Memphis for like a fancy buffet breakfast, and it was delicious. I don't need any more buffets, but it was delicious. All right, let's look at the elves. Dark elf, Eldrin, high elf, wood elf. I don't know much about the Eldrin. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Dark vision, keen senses. What are the Eldrin? Do you know much about the Eldrin? Elves are magical people of otherworldly grace living in the world. We know that. Creatures of magic lies, but we want to know specifically about them. Fantasy, trance. They get all the normal stuff. Intelligence doesn't really help us out with Sorcerer much. Elf weapon training. It's actually really good. Just the fact that you can just have access to a longbow, even if if your magic runs out or whatever. Face Step, you can cast Misty Step's really nice. Cast Misty Step once this trait, you regain the ability to do so when you finish a short rest. Misty Step at short rest is not bad. But I think we're going to go with a half elf because they have charismas. And we want charismas. Slow night to night. That's all right. We'll get people in here eventually. All right, we're going to go with the half elf. Charisma score increased by 2. Charisma's great for us, and then 2 other abilities scores by 2, which is really strong. I think the humans overall have the best just overall traits. If you're just metagaming, not really caring about what the character is, that feature at first level or early on is really, really nice. But if not, getting one bump to every stat is super good. But if you're doing a charisma character, I think the half elf is actually a little bit better in the long run. But unless you really want a feat, I like feats. Yeah, dark vision, fantasy skill, versatility, also super good. Especially when you do like a bard and you're getting, or even rogue, and you're getting to buff up your skills a bunch. All right, and you get extra languages too. So you speak, read, write, Common, Elvish, and 1 extra language. So let's choose this race. All right. Don't really know what abilities to buff up yet. So let's roll first, and then we'll see what we want to buff up. So we'll leave this blank. Skill versatility, same thing. Let's see what skills we get. And languages, same thing. We don't really know what languages we want to do. So class, we're going to go with Sorcerer. We'll start off with 3 levels in Sorcerer. Spellcasting, who draws, I don't even got to worry about that 4th level yet, but it's just an ability score improvement or a feature. Sorcerer, level 3. Let's see what we got here. Again, more proficiencies. Sorcerer Origin is big. Draconic Bloodline, Wild Magic. Wild Magic is a lot of fun. Again, let's kind of see how the character develops first. Wild Magic is probably the most fun. Draconic Bloodline's probably better. Wild Magic, it's really up to the DM when he chooses to roll. You roll on a Wild Magic table and get to choose some either really good thing or really bad thing effect that happens. So either like all your character floats up in the air for 10 minutes or something weird like that. What's up, Nomar? What's happening? All right, we're starting our Sorcerer build. So level 3 female Sorcerer. We really don't know much else. We don't know if we want to go Draconic Bloodline or Wild Magic. I'm kind of thinking Wild Magic. It's a one-shot. It's supposed to be fun. We'll see. And then Meta Magic's good. So we'll mess around with that. We're going to do our abilities first. So we're going to go with the roll. Not a ton of people in here yet, so we will just go ahead and roll them. Sam, what's happening, man? How you been? You been playing any more D&D? It has been a minute. All right, O-Dog with the 9 for the first roll. Sam, you got some dice handy, man? Get us a roll in there. No, this one's not a random. This is for a one-shot I'm doing at the Renaissance Fair. So we are one of my players. She's played a couple of characters. All she knew is she wanted to do magic. And she was a bard last time. She did fantastic as a bard. So I want to give her something that's still charismatic, still charisma matters. But she is willing to let us roll it for her and kind of figure out backstory and spells and all that kind of stuff. And she's just going to play it. And we'll have fun. You're going to have to get back in it with us, man. Are you back in town, or are you still... So you were like back and forth from college last time. Last time we got to hang out. No more? You got some dice with you? Get some rolls. I think we might start with this character. We might start with the background. After we get the stats going, we might go ahead and start with the background. So I'll go ahead and roll for 1. All right, 6, 4. 4 is a good stat, and 2, so 14. We'll just temporarily put it in charisma and see what happens. All right, so I got kind of a delay on this. Still at college? You finishing up this summer, or you got more time in? What's up, KD Ladybug? Good. We'll get some different perspective here. We are rolling a sorcerer for our first character. We're gonna roll 2. One's a level 3. The other one is a level 10. So this is a level 3 female sorcerer for a player for my one shot. She's played a couple games before, so she's still kind of new. I think she's played like 5 games total, and she's been a barbarian and a bard. I think she did like 3 or 4 sessions as a barbarian and 1 or 2 as a bard. So trying to get a good character for her. And all she said is she wants to be some sort of either elf or half elf, or do some magics. Man, going to med school after that. Hey, good on you. Good on you. I wish I would have did a little more schooling. All right, well, I'm going to roll again if none of you want to roll. If you got any dice, get roll 3d6 and then take away the lowest one. Katie Ladybug, cool. Go DM and play in 2 games. Nice. So you DM in 1 and play in the other? Is it weekly, bi-weekly? I always think everyone should try DMing at least for a one shot. It's going to make you a much better player. So, oh, there's a good stat. 665. Go 17. All right. Oh, man. So we'll do 14 somewhere else. What do we want to do 14? So Sorcerer, Constitution 14? Or do we want to give her a 16 Constitution and 14 on Charisma? That way her ability score modifier is going to buff it up either way. Because we're going to get +1. I mean, having a high Constitution could be super nice. And 16 Charisma is nothing to shake a stick at. What do you guys think? Weekly both. Hey, good for you. That's I wish I could play. We play weekly, but we play a few weeks where I'm DMing, and then I got a newer player who wants to DM, so he's DMing his first campaign, and so I'm playing in that one the other weeks and trying to help him out, and because he wants to DM, that's all he wants to do. I kind of like splitting it up. What's up, Mike? Hey, I appreciate that, Mike. Any kind of support, man. All right, just got an 8 from Nomar. Appreciate the love. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do the 17 in charisma. Is that what we're saying? Because that 17 is gonna become a 19, and say long term that would be great. Because the 14 is only gonna be a 15 now. So we have two choices. Bump up the Constitution. All right, let's do it. Okay, so 14 Constitution, 17 Charisma. And can we choose the same one, or do they have to be two different ones? Let's see if we can put both in Constitution. Nope, we cannot. So we'll figure out the other ones. All right, we got an 8. Where do we want our 8 at? We'll do the 8 in Strength and 9 in, let's say, Intelligence? 9 in Intelligence, so we can give her a 9 later. I'd actually like for her to have a good Dexterity, because she's not an elf. Never mind. I was going to say she'd have access to a longbow just in case, but we went with half elf. So, yeah, still Dexterity. Just in case she has to go non-magical. All right, we need 2 more rolls. If not, man, I am rolling amazing. So we got a 15 there. This is better. So we'll put her 15 in Constitution. Buff this up. Now that's going to be a 16, and that is much better. And then we'll do a 14 in Wisdom. No, Dexterity is good too. No, let's go Wisdom. We're going to go all mental. All mental here. And I need a Dexterity roll. All right, as long as Ladybug's good with it, I'm good with it. We had a dude the other day in our stream that has been playing since first edition. Yep. Charisma, Con. The only reason I was thinking the other way was if it was a longer campaign, or if we go to 5, then that's definitely the way to go. But just getting that would basically we'd lose a point in Charisma, lose a point in Constitution, even though Charisma would still be 1 higher. Which long term, of course, you just want to do that, and then at level 4 take your buff and put 1 in each. But all right, is that J-Lay? How do you say that? J-Lay 42. Tell me if I'm saying that wrong. 445. Good, we needed a lower one. So no Dexterity, no Strength. Sorry, Courtney. All right. Still 13 Dexterity. That's still fine, actually, because we're going to be able to buff up Dexterity. So I'm thinking Dexterity and Constitution. Then not really book learner. Wisdom solid. Dexterity will be solid. Charisma is going to be great at 19. And let's see how it comes out. We are building because we already have another Sam Lima. What's up, Jen? Sorry about that. I don't know your handles. All right, we are building a female sorcerer level 3. Maybe going to go up to level 5, but we're definitely going to start it off at level 3. And that's all we know so far. We're going to go to our background next. So Constitution 16, which is great. You want to be able to hold on to those spells, any of the concentration spells. That's why we're going Constitution for any new people. Always, Charisma is going to be your main stat. It's for your sorcerer. So 19 is going to give us a +4 modifier, which is awesome. If we can get any kind of +1, so when we hit level 4, we'll actually bump that up to a 20 instead of taking a feature, and that's going to give us a +5 modifier, which is amazing. That's really, really good. +2 to wisdom, solid. -1 to intelligence. You know, we're going to put that into the character. -1 to strength, again, put that into the character, and a +2 dexterity. So we might give her like a short bow or something, just to have a little backup. Because +2's not bad. It's really not. All right, cool. Let's go to our description and figure out who this character is. Yeah, I figured with the name Nomar that you was Nomar. Nomar is a normal player for me. Jen is actually going to be in the one shot. William Slaughter, what's happening? William Slaughter has a great wrestling name. All right, Katie. I will just call you Katie. I appreciate you showing up. Yeah, where's Night Haunter at? If we have a Night Haunter sighting, let me know. We will lean on Night Haunter whenever he's in here. That's our OG. Okay, description. So if you got your dice with you, we're going to go. We don't know what the language is yet. We're gonna go with. I don't know what her background's gonna be yet. Let's check. All right. What are we thinking? Do we want to just do a random background? Or does someone just like one of these a lot? Acolyte, charlatan, criminal, spy. That could always be fun. Entertainer's always fun, but she was with her bard, she was an entertainer, so I don't want to go with that one. Folk hero's good. Gladiator, not so much. Guild artisan, not so much. We'll do something fun. Haunted one can be fun. I don't really want to go too dark with this character yet. Hermit, knight, noble, outlander, pirate, sage, sailor, soldier, urchin. Katie, my D&D group is called Idiots with Dice and just posted episode 1. Oh, nice. You got your own stream going. Sweet. Yeah, check out Katie's. What do you have it posted on? I'm definitely going to check it out. I love watching other people's streams. I'll look it up right now. Idiots with Dice. Yeah, eventually I would love to start a stream. We're actually going to do a one-shot for this stream. There we go. Yeah, we're going to do a one-shot next month for this stream. Just from people... Just with people from... with people from the chat and maybe one of our regulars. And we'll see how that goes. But I would love to actually have a stream. So, sweet, yeah, I will definitely check that out. Let me know where it's posted. If you want to post a link in here, go for it. Is that the one that you DM, or is that the one that you're actually playing on? All right, well, I'm going to roll, unless someone has a suggestion, I'm going to roll a d20 and decide from one of these. Actually, let's roll a d10 because I've ruled out some of them. Where's my d12? Let's do d12 instead. All right. Charlatan. That'll be interesting. What's up, Dave? We just started a sorcerer, female level 3 female sorcerer. We're going to do a level 10 character right after this. And she has high charisma, like 19. She has pretty good dexterity and high constitution. Solid wisdom, no strength, no intelligence. So we're going to build from the background and then go back and rebuild the actual character itself. But we're going to start with the character. Yeah, Charlatan's great. I'm not seeing the link. Character honestly would be... She's a druid and... a Druid and Gunslinger multiclass. There's a book with this like detective that had a boomstick that was really good. Magical detective. It was fun. I'm blanking on the name of it. That makes me think. A Druid Gunslinger. You're going to have to explain more on that one. What's up, Eli? How you doing today, man? All right, so let's go with Charlatan unless someone else thinks there's a better one. Criminal Spy is also really fun. Folk Hero could be fun, but we're going to go with the Charlatan background. And that makes sense. So Charlatan that can't really read too good, but is super charismatic. It makes total sense. All right, False Identity. She can have a lot of fun with that one, but that's going to be all on her with the False Identity. Okay, so I need someone to roll a D8, and then I need a 3D6. 3 different people rolling D6s. I'm doing great today, man. I had an amazing breakfast this morning. Went to this kind of high-end restaurant, and it was the best breakfast I've ever had in my life. They had this guy named Shorty cooking up like shrimp, like Creole omelets, and they were delicious. They were so good. Is it on YouTube? If it's on YouTube, you can just give us the channel. All right, 2 on the first D6 from Nomar. What was our first D6? Okay, ideals. I actually really like to do random stuff for here. Lawful, interesting. I never target people who can't afford to lose a few coins. All right, we got a charlatan with the heart of gold. Okay, I like that. What's up, Monica? 5 on the second D6. So we got bonds. A powerful person killed someone I love. Someday soon I'll have my revenge. Is it too cliche to go parents here? Like, I'm feeling like this person grew up on the street. That's why they don't have any formal education. They're kind of weak because they didn't get a lot of food, a lot of nourishment growing up. But they are super clever. Figured out a way to live and tricked only the people that could afford it. Tricked rich people. Starting to develop a little bit. All right, so powerful person kills someone I love, so now she's going to have a secret identity that she creates to get in close to this person and kill them. That's what I'm thinking. 5 on... Sorry, that was 5. 3 from Sam, and then we're going to go with the 3 from O-Dog on the D8. Flaws. Flaws is my favorite, so we're going to do that. We're going to do that next. Let's go to our personality trait first. 3. Flattery is my preferred trick of getting what I want. I mean, that's kind of perfect, especially for Courtney. That is perfect for you. All right, I love it. So flattery kind of creates this persona to getting close to this person who killed her family. Tell me if that sounds good, or if that's like 2 Gangs in New York. And then 3 on the flaws. I'm convinced that no one could ever fool me the way I fool others. Little full of herself. I like it. Little full. I mean, with that much charisma, it all makes sense. All right, Katie likes it. Sorry, I don't know. Maybe you can't post links in here. Again, if you want to just push your channel or kind of give us any kind of direction to find that, I would love to find that. What's up, Crixie? Good to see you, man. Crixie is one of my. I think you were part of my first stream. One of my contributes to most of my streams, quite a bit. So definitely good to see you, Crixie. I'm liking it already, Sam. I think we got something good going on here. Take a step back. Destination. Oh, we're putting that in. Okay. All right. Okay, so I think that the language we take is going to be based on who killed her family. So who is this person and who killed her family? I'm thinking a shadier part of my world. Let's go with... There's a lot of people. I have like a port town. That'd be pretty good for this, but I also have a giant city. Goldenia is this giant city. Someone pick one of these languages, and that's how we'll base. We can roll a d20 for it too. What's up, Firecracker? Good to see you back. We are making a sorcerer, level 3, female sorcerer, and so far what we got is she has high charisma and low intelligence, low strength, but a very tough, good constitution. Her background is a charlatan that basically someone murdered her family, and now she has created this second persona to try to get in close to this person through flattery, and she's going to try to kill him. But we need to find out who this person is. So if anyone wants to roll me a d20, we can pick from this list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we'll have to go from a d20. And we're going to base... Actually... Yeah, it's fine. We can take out some that aren't humanoid. We're going to pick... a humanoid from this list, and that's why we're going to kind of create her evil villain. Heck, I may even put her evil villain in the campaign, because this is kind of juicy. I like it. Charlotte? Is that too on the nose? What do you guys think? We're going to go with Charlotte until someone tells me different. Or Webb. Charlotte's Webb. We can call her Webb. Then again, she's going to have 2 names, because she's going to have a second name. All right, Charlotte's Web, Spider. What's a good spider name? Obviously, we can't take Black Widow. Is there any good spider names that would be a good female name? Kind of going off of that. All right, we're going to put Charlotte for now. But I feel like we can come with something... a little more intricate, but then again, Charlotte can be her first name, and then we need to have a secondary name for her. Madame Webb, is that her? I mean, is her persona gonna be like a superhero, like Batman? Like Batman's his real identity, and then Bruce Wayne's his persona. Is she gonna be a superhero? Dude, we could totally make her a superhero. Is that Ariana or Arania? Type 1 for Ariana, 2 for Arania. That's a good... I like the name. Shelob is the most famous spider. What the heck is a Shelob? Adam Webb? She's a female. All right, so Eli, what are you saying yes to? Scarlet Charlotte? Crimson Fury? we made a female character, a barbarian named Crimson Fury, that would get red and angry once a month, and she was brutal. The spider from Lord of the Rings. I like it. All right, so that's gonna be her. That's gonna be her like superhero name. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm blanking. You had to read the book for that one, right? They didn't tell you in the movie. The Fury is real. No Marnos. He was there when we created it. Okay, so I'm gonna. If we don't have one rolling the d20, I'm gonna go ahead and that recluse is where I was like. That's kind of what I was thinking too at first. We got a lot of brown recluse out, and when I lived in Arizona. All right, 6. So. A dwarf. Do we go with a dwarf? We could teach her dwarvish. Raven Hearteater. Hearteater's good. Shalub kind of sounds Jewish. Little Hebrew. I like Hearteater too. I'll let her I'll give her the options. Let her choose. Give her a couple options. Oh, sweet. All right, yeah. So, Idiots with Dice. Go check that out. I think that's great. Yeah, I would love to. Love to see how you guys are running your shows out there. All right, so dwarf. So I'm gonna make a dwarf that should we go female or male dwarf that has murdered her family. I kind of feel like a female dwarf would be super strong. Okay, sweet. So we're gonna come up with a dwarf later, and Hard Eater kind of sounds like a good weapon too. Okay. Anyway, let's go to our class now. Yeah. So we got a female dwarf. I'll come up with a female dwarf villain. If you guys have anything to get my creative juices going on a female dwarf villain, I'm all about it. Crime boss, maybe. Pirate even could be good. Like, we can do some good stuff there. Okay, so her proficiencies now. She gets some from her race. We'll do those last. What did we get from her background? I didn't look at that. Deception, sleight of hand. I mean, that's perfect. Disguise kit, forgery kit. This chick's a superhero, and I love it. Strong woman. Strong woman. Strong. All right. We did our ability score increases. She's got dark vision. Got the Fey ancestry. Good against charms. I mean, she's going to be super tough. This is like Batman, like magical Batman. Super tough from the streets. Ton of charisma, though. All right, we already got deception. We already got sleight of hand. We got a ton of choices. This is racial. That's why. Okay, proficiencies. Now we're back. Now we're back where we're supposed to be. Arcana, not so much. Insight, I'm thinking insight already. Insight and persuasion and, intimidation. If we're going with the Batman feel, intimidation seems right. Insight to read people. No, she's more persuasion. We already said that she does all her stuff through flattery. So she's not really the intimidation type. I really don't think you should stack intimidation and persuasion. You kind of get the same thing out of it, and it really determines really defines who your character is. Are you going to try to sweet talk somebody or tough talk somebody? So any new players, even though they both seem great, choose one or the other, in my opinion. All right, part 1 is posted today, and part 2 is coming last tonight, if not tomorrow. So do you do them live, or do you just post them after they're done? Crixie, extorter, she seduces men and blackmails them. Yeah, pretty much. And she, what's that Russian spy movie with Hunger Games? Jennifer Lawrence. It's kind of like that. Like, I can see a lot of that subterfuge and stuff going on. That'd be good. So I mean, that's needs to determine what her spells are based off of that. All right, we thinking draconic bloodline or wild magic. Like, wild magic means she kind of doesn't have full control because she's never been taught. She kind of taught herself everything, so wild magic kind of fits. Draconic bloodline, she was born with it. I mean, her family was murdered for a reason. They could have been well-to-do. They could have been special people, and we can draw that, like, put that into her personality. So both really do well. Red Sparrow, yeah, that's it. Like a James Bond spy, but that would be just no agency. She's not part of an agency, but the style of spy that James Bond is for sure. Monica, dwarf villain, could be a rival magic caster seeking powerful magic, bloodlines to boost her power, hence targeting a sorcery family. So that's good. So that would put us in the draconic bloodline. Wild magic's a lot of fun, but I think that gives us a little more depth to it. Oh, Crixie's saying wild magic. Nomar's saying wild magic. Katie, I record them and then edit and add music. Sweet things to post them after. That sounds awesome. I actually prefer the idea of editing stuff, and then you can actually even interact with like chat and stuff as soon as you post it. Crazy. Oh, I'm overkill. Scarlet overkill. All right. See, I'm blanking on. What's that a reference for? From. Okay. We're gonna go. I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to do wild magic. I'm going to do wild magic just so I can have fun with her at the table, and then after the one shot, she can decide if that's what she wants to keep. So with wild magic, you get this table, and I get to choose whenever these chaotic things happen. All right, meta magic. Let's do... What do you think, Nomar? You've played a wild mage before. Quicken spell usually is really good, and I'm thinking subtle spell for her. Like, she can cast spells without people knowing. Twin spell's really good too, though. So I'm definitely doing subtle spell, just because it fits her character. This is why you do character first, in my opinion. You do the character, you figure out who they are, and then whenever you're choosing her abilities and spells, it really helps you decide what you're doing. So, what do you guys think? Quickened or twinned is better? Monica, wild magic is incredibly fun. I really want to try wild magic barbarian. How do you do that? Because barbarians can't cast spells while raging, so you just kind of build it around the rage. That'd be very. Let me know kind of how you do that. Yeah, no more. Definitely subtle. Katie, I have a group of 5, and we are chaotic. I love Chaos Crew stuff. So, could totally, kind of like, could totally flavor it like she didn't know. Kind of like Harry Potter when he first started, right? He's making glass disappear and Dudley fall into with the snake, and he doesn't even know he's the one doing it. You're a Harry wizard. All right, let's read Twin Spell and decide. When you cast a spell that deals type of damage, and I really think she wants to do damage, from the following list, you can spend 1 sorcery point to change the damage type. Ethical fun. No, that's transmuted. I picked the wrong one. Twin Spell. There we go. When you cast a spell that targets only one creature, have range of itself, you can spend a number of sorcery points with a range same spell. No, thinking quickened. When you cast a spell that has casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change the cast time to 1 bonus action. So this lets you do other things. What else would you want to do, though? Because you can't cast 2 spells, right? Empowered spell. Let's see this one. When you roll damage for a spell, you can spend 1 sorcery point to reroll number of damage dice up to the charisma modifier. You must use the new rolls. Or what do we think? Empowered, quickened, or twinned? Do we want to hit more people? Do we want to deal more, or possibly deal more damage? Yeah, twin's kind of a double-edged sword, but if she's, I feel like she's a little chaotic, so it kind of fits like a little bit of Yennefer, right, from The Witcher. A little bit of controlled chaos. Crixie Lawton has Quicken Spell. She used it in the last session. It's a good ability. Katie, so here's the dice fits well. I play a Drow Sorcerer. Okay, so this is one you're actually playing in. Drow Sorcerer with Wild Magic when she takes off her glove. Wild Magic's great. We're working, a buddy of mine and I are working, I'm going to start working on a Underdark campaign with Drow. So That's kind of exciting. ODOG, heightened, able to make, and more likely to connect. Okay. Let's make saving throw to resist effects. You can so then she's gonna do more area effects with saving throws. Cool. So that will determine the stuff that we do. So let's get our spells. Let's add some spells. This is what I need the book for. We have 4 spells. That's it? Ugh, that doesn't sound great. This is the big problem with Sorcerer, but there's ways to fix it and move around it. Sorry. Got to get the book out because they don't tell us which spells are which in D&D Beyond. And if they do, someone let me know if I'm missing it. Okay, so 3rd level we have 4 cantrips, 4 first level slots, 2 second level spots. Okay, so we just got to learn 4 spells. I got it now. Okay, let's go to our cantrips first. So we only know 4 spells, but let's go to our cantrips. Firebolt is always solid. I'm feeling like a fire sorcerer. You hurl a mote of fire at crate, do 1d10. I feel like we should learn fire. I like to do one damage spell for every RP spell. Yeah, Firebolt is definitely happening. One second. I need to get some modifiers in here. Perfect. Crixie, I'm Team Yennefer, by the way. She's my e-girl, so be nice to her. Hey, Yennefer, I love Yennefer. But that's one I actually did read those books. I actually made an NPC named Lila Gooseberries for Lilac and Gooseberries, for those of you that know. Okay, so let's pick Friends. Friends is pretty good. Like, it's kind of like she doesn't need it, but this is kind of like that would be like a last-ditch effort. I feel like her charisma is high enough where she doesn't need that, so let's kind of put a pin in that one. Mending Message. Message seems good if she's working with somebody else. It doesn't really feel like she works with other people. Normally, this is going to be like she's Batman, but then she ends up with a group of people. Actually really fits what they're going to be going after, which I don't want to say because 2 people in here are going to be part of this campaign. Alter Self, that's not... Is that what level is that? Absorb Element. Okay, so that's going to be our level 2 is Alter Self. I think that's solid. Okay. Dancing Light might be good with her story. I think that's a great idea. Let's where am I going? There we go. For those who don't know, you create up to 4 torchlights, and you kind of make them dance around, or do some sort of like it's good for causing distractions. It's good for performance stuff. But making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs and hover in the air for the duration. You can also combine 4 lights to 1 glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size. That could be really good too. Yeah, I like it. Dancing lights. Create bonfire, control flames. Mage Hand is always good, and I feel like Mage Hand needs to happen here. Joseph Clark. Dude, I am a bard. That is my preferred class. My last 2 characters have been bards. One is a bard tank currently, and it's fantastic. My last one was like a gladiator bard, and I love bards. I'm going to go with Mage Hand, and then let's go with another damaging spell. Shape Water is always good. Crixie, this one isn't for... I will do one for the subscriber campaign. This one's for real life campaign. We're going to a Renaissance fair, and I'm gonna start a campaign there. Do a one shot that possibly has a chance to turn into a campaign. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of concentration spells, but that's kind of how she's gonna be built. We need an area of effect. Man, Hold Person's just too good. Is that a cantrip? No, I have second spells up. Prestidigitation is always amazing. Shape Water is always good. But I'm thinking Thunderclap? Let's read Thunderclap. Create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard within 100 feet. Each creature within range other than you must lead Constitution saving throw 1d6 or take 1d6 thunder damage. Big area effect. That kind of sounds good, but there's so many other good spells. What do we have? Mage Hand, Dancing Lights, Firebolt. Do we need 3 damage cantrips? Does she need an area cantrip? Like it fits her class more. What's up, Trash? Yeah, right. Yeah, we have a wizard right now that does a lot of stuff with control water and freezing water and all kinds of good things. Odog, yeah, second level. Yeah, I found that one. Sorry. Yeah, Chris, those books are definitely slept on. They're really really good. I've enjoyed them immensely. And the second season didn't follow them tightly, but they brought in a ton of good elements from the books. So I actually enjoyed the second season on Netflix. All right, let's pick one and move along. Prestidigitation is just too good. Message is really good, but yeah, I'm gonna drop Mage Hand. I'm gonna go with Prestidigitation, drop Mage Hand, and pick up Thunderclap. That's a tough one. She'll get more later. She'll be fine. All right, so we need to pick. Let's go with 2 first levels and 2 second levels. Burning Hands is solid. Charm Person is great. I'm actually going to go ahead and do Hold Person from the second because that's just really good. Oh, but Invisibility. Hold Person, Invisibility. What was the one we picked? Alter Self. You assume different form. Yeah, she needs Alter Self. I kind of want a good... Is there a good damage spell second level? Hold Person's amazing, though. Let's see. Detect Thoughts would be really good. There's a ton of RP stuff, but I guess she can bump up her other damage with the second level spells. The Misty Step is good. There's too many really good spells here to choose from. Spider Climb, just to go with her persona. Quick, season 2 is good. Don't. I don't want to get your hopes up, but season 2 is good. It's solid. I think you'll enjoy it. Earthen Grasp. Let's see. Let's read Earthen Grasp. Is that a level 1 spell or level 2? We're on level 2s right now. Is it Maximilian's Earthen Grasp? Is that why I'm missing it? There we go. All right. You choose a 5-foot square unoccupied space on the ground that you can see within range. Medium hand made from compact soil rises there and reaches for one creature you can see within 5 feet of it. The target must make a strength saving throw, which that's what we want. On a failed save, the target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained. This is really good. It's kind of like a little bit of Hold Person and getting some damage in there too. And it's based on saves. As a function, you can use the hand to crush the restrained target. You must make a strength save. Who must make a strength save or take 2d6 damage on failed. All right. Is that what we want to do? Is Earthen Grasp and Alter Self. Alter Self is a must, I think. So we'll do it. Earth and Grasp. Maximilian's Earth and Grasp. Just sweeping through just to make sure that there's no other big ones we really, really want. Detect Thoughts would be really solid too for kind of that kind of work, but we don't want to go all RP with this. Okay, let's grab 2 of these. Again, I don't think she needs. So 2 first levels. Burning Hands, Catapult can be fun. Color Spray, Detect Magic is nice. Disguise Self, we don't really need that as much now that we have the level 2 spell that kind of takes care of that. Featherfall, Fog Cloud, Ice Knife, Jump, Mage Armor. Mage Armor's solid. Her Constitution's good though. Rave Sickness, Shield. I love Shield. I'm really a big fan of Shield. That's how I do some magic tanking. Silent Image, Sleep. Sleep's good. Thunder Wave, Witch Bolt. I love Witch Bolt and Thunder Wave. Those are 2 of my favorite spells. But they're both damagey spells. So we got to figure out what we want to do. Thanks for showing up, Katie. I'm definitely going to check out Idiots with Dice. So I will definitely go check that out. Hey, before you leave, make sure you like this. Any subs I appreciate, by the way. We are almost at 1,000. We're in the 900s. We're getting there. Once I hit 1,000, I'm going to be able to unlock a bunch of stuff that I would love to be able to use for the stream. So, all right. So Witch Bolt. I guess I don't need Witch Bolt because we kind of have that with Earth and Grasp. Whereas this in 1d12, actually 2d6 is better than 1d12. But if you use a second slot, it's now, what do you get when you cast a spell? Using a second slot or higher, the initial damage increases by 1d12 for each slot above the first. That's really good, 2d12. That's really good. Let's look at Thunder Wave. Wave of Thunder's Force sweeps out 15 cube, 2d8 damage. We wanted to do more saving throw stuff, but she has an AoE spell. Let's go with Witch Bolt. It's just too good. Hey, I appreciate it, Katie. I'll do the same. Oh, nice. Look at that. Right off the bat. That's what I like. I appreciate that. Okay, so Sleep is another good one. Silent Image is also good. Spell sends a creature into magic slumber. Roll 5d8, the total of how many hit points. You can spell a creature within 20 feet. Choose the range effective it's in. All right, we need one more spell, people. Give me some sort of suggestion. Featherfall is always really good, especially if she's jumping out of windows and stuff. If things get bad, I kind of like Featherfall. Detect Magic's also good, especially if she's facing another mage. So, and then Charm Person is solid. So I'm thinking Charm Person, Featherfall, or Detect Magic. All right, let's look at False Life then. So Dog's saying False Life. Bolstering yourself with a necromantic facsimile of life. You gain 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points for the duration. I don't know if I want to go necromantic with her. I think let's stay away from necromancy for now. Silvery Barbs. Let's take a look. I don't see that. Was that a level 1? Or a level 2? All right, no more saying Charm Person or Featherfall. Let's look at Charm. I kind of feel like she already does that. Like she doesn't need her magic to do that. You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. But we do want those saving throws. Does so disadvantage if you do. Companions are fighting it. A fail saving throw. I guess you can use it in combat too. Charmed you hit until spell ends. All right, let's do Charm Person. That fits everything we want with her. Boom. Okay. There you go. We have ourselves a level 3 sorcerer. And it only took an hour. All right, so Charlotte / Shilib / Heart Eater is a level 3 half elf. We haven't chosen these skills yet. Acrobatics to kind of get in and out of these tight spaces. And let's see. I mean, I'm thinking investigation, just so she doesn't have a negative when she's trying to search for stuff. It seems like something... Oh, stealth. She's not investigating. Let's go with stealth. Or performance. Performance. Yeah, performance. She's big, bolsterous. She doesn't need to be stealthing around. And her acrobatics to get her in and out of tight places. All right, sweet. We got everyone's in agreement with the Charm Person. I think we're good to go. I really like this character. I think this is really solid. Like, Russian spy, superhero, has a like a, I guess not a superhero. What's the word I'm looking for? Antihero, right? Little James Bondish in there. Let's go ahead and add the equipment. We're going to give a crossbow. I think crossbows are cool. Components or an Arcane Focus? Let's do an Arcane Focus. Let's go with Crystal Orb, Rod, Staff, Wand, Arcane Focus. Let's go with the Crystal. Yeah, Reluctant Hero, Vigilante. There we go. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, more of a vigilante, going for her own justice. 10 stopper bottles. Yeah, I think weighted dice. No. Deck of marked cards or a signet ring. Yeah, signet ring of Imaginary Duke to get her into places that she needs to go. That's it. We haven't done her alignment. I'm thinking chaotic good or chaotic neutral. I'm thinking chaotic good. It's her own sense of justice. Punisher, yeah. Actually, Punisher is exactly as Punisher. Punisher's a great... Punisher's great. I think that's perfect. So a female Punisher that has a secret identity as like a rich heiress or something. A duchess. Mike, if you picked wand, then it would be cool if you flavor it like a hidden blade. Ooh, that's good. I like that. Is wand on here? Yeah, let's go with wand. She could like pull it out of her like boot or thigh strap or something. I like it. Beautiful. I really like this character. So we're good. I'm going to just put Punisher in quotes here or in parentheses. All right, I think we're good. Let's take a look. Negative strength, 2 dex, 2 constitution. So super tough. Got some wisdom for that insight and perception. Head's on a swivel and very charismatic so that she can charm people and get what she wants. She's a half elf. Okay, sweet. There we go. All right, is there any characters that people want me to build? I haven't heard from my other friend on what character they want to put together. So I'm up for options. I'm checking my text right now. Yep, nothing yet. So I'm up for options. What do you guys think? You gonna do the Druid? We want to do that Druid? Okay, let's do a Druid. For those stick around, we're gonna do a Druid as well. Let's go to characters. I really like this character. I think this is a really cool sorcerer. Way better than other people's sorcerers in my campaign. I don't even know how to do a Druid Gunslinger. Let's try it. What level are we going to do the Druid, Nomar? Are you doing that for the one shot, or is this for a different campaign? Or are we doing it for Mike's Druid Gunslinger? Dude, Druids are so good in 5e. I think they're better in 5e than in 3.5, but I don't have a lot of experience in 3.5. So, how did you feel? How powerful did you feel they were in 3.5, Crixie? All right, let's create another character, a Gunslinger Druid. All right, we're going to standard. Boomstick. We'll change the name around. What race do we want to go? What's a good Druid race? Genasis are always fun. Fire kind of fits. Let's see. Half elves are a blast. I love half elves. Aasimar are okay. I think Aasimar are a little underwhelming. We want wisdom, dwarfs. We could do a dwarf. Crixie, well, pretty powerful if you don't turn into a goldfish and free fall off a cliff. That's some Magikarp stuff right there, man. Drow, okay. Let's go with the Drow. I actually haven't built the Drow yet, so this will be a good... I'm finally reading the whole Drizzt series, so is it Homebound, Homeward, whatever the first one is? I just picked that book up. All right, they get keen senses, perception, fantasy is great, trance is great, so no charming, sleep half the time. Charisma score, is that all they get for their ability score increase is charisma? +1, that seems kind of lackluster. Superior dark vision can be good. Sunlight sensitivity is rough. Drow magic, dancing lights. When you reach 3rd level, you can cast a fairy fire spell once. Okay. Drow weapon training, rapier, short swords, and hand crossbows. They don't even get longbows. This does not seem like that good of a class. This seems kind of rough, but okay, let's do it. And we're going Druid. How many levels Druid? And then what are we multi-classing with? Well, like Dark Forest would still be Wood Elf. Drow was like Underdark. Drow was like they live underneath the crust of the earth, and they live in these giant caverns, not caves, caverns, with stalactites and stalagmites. Like forest isn't even their deal. So we'd want to go with a Wood Elf and just do kind of a darker version of a Wood Elf, I think, if you wanted to go that way. Let's start with Wood Elf, and Drow are super flavorful, but I think a Wood Elf would be better to start with, and we can switch it later if we don't like it. Elf, Wood Elf. I don't know much about the Eldrin. I need to read into them. So they get the better elf weapon training, trance, fleet of foot is great, Mask of the Wild's great. It's more woodsy, more druidsy. Crixie. I don't conflate the two. I think Wood Elves are closer to Dark Elves. Like Drow, they have some Dark Elf aspects to them, but again, they live like underneath the crust of the earth. Like that's a huge defining thing. They were cast down there, and some of them want to come back and like be normal elves again, but it's like a curse on top of them. There's some social interaction that reminds me of the Dark Elves, but yeah, she's fan, she's trance. Okay, so you get a wisdom increase instead, and that actually fits us better. Fleet of foot's awesome. Your base walking speed 35, and then you can attempt to hide only when lightly obscured. That doesn't really Mask of Wild doesn't help us a ton here. What's up, Flower? Yeah, for sure. That's a big buff. Is that wisdom buff? Still only one though. Not great. The half elf. We just did a half elf, and you get 4 different buffs with the half elf, which is super nice. Okay, so how big are we wanting to make this druid? What's up, Nicholas? Welcome, everyone. Was here the other day. Wanted to thank you for the advice on the Nephilim homebrew race. Yeah, how's that going, by the way? DM's working with you to make something balanced and suitable. Yeah, man, we appreciate you coming in. I hope that works out. Let me know once you start to play it, how it. Let me know once you start to play it, how that works out for you, how it goes. Because I love that idea of the half fallen, half. Which other Aasimar aspect did you? Because there's a fallen Aasimar and there's the 2 others. All right, so we'll pick the Druid skills later. Druidic spellcasting. Let's go ahead and do our abilities first. So let's roll some dice. Anyone who's got their dice ready, go ahead and roll 4d6 and give me the top 3. So take away 1. We'll go manual roll. 9 honor, there you are. Hey, we were talking about you earlier. We got the OG in the house. Eli, I haven't played any other tabletop RPGs. So we got a superhero one. I forget the name of it that we were going to try out, but then our DM just kind of fizzled on us. So I just haven't had the chance to. Like, I barely got to play D&D before I had to start DMing. I'm always up for it though. Woo, O-Dog. Man. Maybe we will be a drow. Yeah, 4d6 and take the top 3. That's ridiculous. All right, I'll read that in a second. Okay, that kind of puts us in a bind because we want to put those 46 in the wisdom, so we're just kind of losing. I'll move it. Tasha's hideous laughter lets us move a racial bonus trait. So the 2 dexterity and 1 wisdom, we'll move it to a different trait. So we're definitely putting the 18 from O-Dog in wisdom. 12 from Nomar. I'm not sure where to put that yet. So let's put in charisma for now and see what happens. So 15 from Monica. Constitution's the other big one. So we'll move the ability modifier to Constitution, making that a 16, and this is going to be a strong character. Crixie's got us with a 13. We got 2 to Dex. Yeah, let's put 13 in Dex. That'll bump us up to a 15, give us +2. Yours was 13? Okay. Yeah, we got that. Okay. And then Jen hits us with a 14. Good lord. This is a we're going to put 14 in Dex and hit 13 in Strength. All right, am I missing one? Did someone get an 8? Nomar got a 12. So what 8 are you talking about, Nomar? I'm seeing a 12 up there. I might just move it to an 8 because that's 18, 15, 14, 13. It's a little strong. I'm changing your 12 to an 8. Oh, no, what are you saying? Yeah, no, this Druid's going to be nasty. Oh, no, you got a 16. No, I'm not doing another 16. That's too good. Oh, man. 18, 15, 14. I can bump the Constitution. No, we're going to do 16 anyway for the Constitution. So your second one you rolled was 16? You don't get to roll again, O-Dog. I'm banning you from rolling. You are in dice jail. Oh, I got you. 8 was. I'm moving to this character too. Then this is already too good. Thank you, Eli. We're going with Eli. What 14 was a 16? The one for Dex? Oh, I got you. And I said it was a 14. Okay. And 11 intelligence. Hey, I mean, it's the way the dice rolled. If it was really bad, I'd buff it a little bit. So I'm going to move. I'm going to give it an 8 just to balance it a little bit. There we go. Thanks, Jen. This is super strong. All right. I don't even want to do but I said I would. So we're going to give the racial bonus over to, let's see here. I guess we can keep it in wisdom. But I said I'd move it to what? Constitution? No, we're going to get to Constitution modifier. I think this is fine. If the last character was a superhero, this one, yeah, right? For sure. No, you're good. You're good, Nicholas. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm not even going to move it. This is too good. So 18 wisdom, 16 dex, 15 constitution. Should I switch the... I'm going to switch the con and... No, I said I'd do it. So I'll do it. And whoever plays this character is going to be ridiculous. But that's all right. Okay, let's go to the description. For Boomstick, again, name is up for debate. So Acolyte doesn't really fit. Charlatan, we did that already. Criminal Spy, we're looking for more like that Outlander, Folk Hero, Gladiator, No Guild Artisan, Haunted one if you want to go darker. Hermit. Hermit makes sense if you want to kind of stay by yourself, I guess. Knight, Noble, no. Outlander, yes. Pirate, doesn't really fit. Sage, not so much. Sailor, unless you're wanting to go, well, we could go Sailor or Pirate. Soldier Urchin. We could go Sailor or Pirate and do like a water-based Druid here. That's kind of what Nomar was wanting to do anyway, right? Mike's still going to multi-class with Gunslinger and make Hippie Chuck Norris. All right. To catch up to speed, what's the base premise of this character? Druid is all we have so far. We want to do a Gunslinger Druid, or is this going to be the Water Druid? Do you already have that Gunslinger Druid created? If so, then we'll do the Water Druid for Nomar. 3rd edition is in a campaign, and my stepson who never played rolled 18, 18, 17, 16, 15. Wow. For a rogue? How are rogues in 3rd edition? I never played a rogue there. I never played 3rd edition, actually. So, I was thinking 3-5. How are rogues in 3rd edition? Because they're obviously ridiculous here. So, Nomar, are you wanting to do the water-based Druid? because this would be it. We're going to... All right. Yeah, Gunslinger, Ranger... I don't even know if I have access to Gunslinger, actually. What's Gunslinger under? Is that an Artificer thing? We're not smart enough for Artificer, so that I have to move stuff around. Not that we don't have the stats to move around. I think I only have one type of Artificer anyway. I'm going to move, just temporarily, move the strength to intelligence. Don't need to be strong. You can turn into a bear or something. You don't need to be strong. Actually, I might just keep it that way. Okay. Class. Add a class. So the Artificer I have is... Let's see. Like the Magical Tinkerer... I think there's, yeah, here we go. All right, specialist. All we have is artillerist. Is there a specific gunslinger? I haven't made a gunslinger before though. All right, don't have the Gunslinger Druid. To say the least, his sneak attacks annihilate most everything. Yeah, I'd say so. What's the 3 sneak attack? Is it the same as the 5 sneak attack? Open whatever. By the way, playing 3-5 for my first campaign was like taking 7 college courses. I hear 3-5 is, yeah, it's good but super complex. Fighter. Oh, it's a fighter thing. Okay. Okay, in that case, why not Gunslinger Druid and have them craft nature-based bullets? That kind of was the idea with the Gunslinger Druid. I didn't know where the Gunslinger was at. So let's go with the fighter. I don't know if I have it in fighter. We're going to find out if I got the material. Yeah. Do not. I have Eldritch Knight. Champion Battlemaster. Let's just do water base for now. And I will... Right. It was a Pathfinder thing, and then did they add it in what? Wildmount? Is that the one they added it in? I thought they put it in... Because there's been 2 Critical Role-based books printed, right? Guide the Wildmount and something else. So I would guess he's in there, but I won't mess with it now. Let's just do the Druid for now, and then I will look for the Gunslinger. And if that's the case, then the next stream I do, which will be Sundays, I'm just gonna do these on Sundays. The next stream I do, we'll revisit that. So if you guys are good with that, yeah, you gotta love Percy's Gunslinger. Super strong, definitely a fighter build. So let's go to, we're going to do a water-based druid. So we'll go to description and pirate or sailor? No more, I'm going to let you choose. Pirate or sailor? You've had a pirate before, so. Okay, so the new one hasn't come out yet, but it has a ton of water-based stuff. It has like a water-based paladin and something else. I know not the last one, but the one before that had a really cool water-based warlock, and that was super fun. Technically 3 Tal'Dorei campaign setting, only available through the store, in the Wildmount, and Tal'Dorei Reborn. But the setting wasn't really a source book, was it? All right, let's go with sailor. We got ourselves a sailor. Sailor Druid. I mean, do you have to go Circle of the Moon now? Little sailor Circle of the Moon? You gonna make a female? Pretty little skirt? skill proficiency. Let's go something wisdom based, like perception. Nope, we don't need that. Performance, persuasion, religion, intimidation, investigation, deception, arcana, animal handling. Animal handling, you'll be like Aquaman, talking to the dolphins and stuff. Let's do animal handling. No one ever does that. Yeah. Do you not know Sailor Moon? That's too bad. Pact of the Fathomless. If that's it, one of our players played it and it was super awesome. It was like basically worshipped the Kraken. And that's the real question. Are they a true sailor man? So I got my anchor right there. I got my anchor. I do eat spinach. No pipe yet. All right, ship's passage. You get to, a bunch of other sailors. You get to move around on ships. Let's roll for some character traits. They're right. The moon present power. Hey, Circle of Moon ain't bad. All right. We need a D8 and 3 D6 as usual. I'll get... All right, Eli, was that on the D6 or the D8? All right, Gallagher, Nicholas, roll us the flaws. Okay, so I never pass up a friendly wager. Well, we got a betting man. We got ourselves a betting man. The second D6 was a 1. You're good. Respect the thing that keeps a ship together is mutual respect between captain and crew. Boom. I like it. One of the flaws. Okay, we'll get to that one. What was our other roll we got? So we got a 6. We got a 1. I guess we can go to the flaw and wait for less. A good gambling man. He's just trying to keep the ship together through some friendly competition. So the flaws was a 1. I follow orders even if I think they're wrong. You got a lawful good character here. Loyalty. Hey, that fits you, man. Loyalty. Nomar is a loyal person. So you're really going to be able to draw from your own personality on this one. So you're following orders. You're trying to keep the ship together. You know what I mean? Just playing, little friendly wager here and there. We need bonds. You got a good guy. We got to change the name up. You got a good guy. What's the main character from Sailor Moon's name? I mean, you gamble, but it's like, on this. Actually, you're allowed to gamble on the ocean. I'll go ahead and roll the D6. In Wadas, you're always allowed to gamble, so it's fine. Yeah, you hate cheats. You got the wisdom, so you're able to see when people are cheating and stuff. Keeping everything friendly. What's up, Nova? Hey, Nova, what's the main character in Sailor Moon's name? A One Piece name or like the in front of something? All right, your bond is ruthless pirates murdered my captain and crewmates, plundered our ship and left me to die. Oh. Vengeance will be mine. Man, so you were a loyal follower of your captain. This is perfect. You're a loyal follower of your captain, keeping the crew together. I'm saying you're a first mate, buddy. I'm saying you were a first mate, keeping your crew together, making sure everything's good, and then this dirty pirate came and destroyed your crew, plundered everything, killed your captain, murdered your captain in cold blood, and left you to die. And now, I mean, this actually really fits what you're going to be going after in that campaign. This is perfect. Sorry, next I went ahead and rolled it. Serena? Is there a masculine name for Serena? The Kraken? CERN? It was definitely the Fathomless. It was definitely the Fathomless. The question is, was Captain Turbo a part of this? Was this before or after he captained? The pirates attacked you because you beat them in a friendly wager. Man, and it all just comes full circle. Tuxedo Mask, right? I don't think we could use that name with this druid. Coral, that's it. We're doing it. Coral, good to see you. We're going with Coral. We can change it around, but I'm definitely calling you Coral, Uncle Coral. It wasn't Turbo. Turbo would never do that. He might have been in the crow's nest of your ship, and that's whenever he transferred over to the Fathomless. Coral, so good to see you. Coral, cool name. The Coral. Nerd. Have I ever watched One Piece? I have not. Coral Winslow. That'd be a good one. All right. Okay, so we have our background. Let's see how that changes. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, we got a good thing going here. Hit points, proficiencies. We definitely need nature. Which one? I always mix up nature and survival. Which one would be good for like navigating? Where is your, like, why can't I get perception anywhere? Insight, medicine, religion, survival. Well, we can do both. All right, nature and survival. Druidic, secrets language of druids. You can speak. Perfect. Spell casting. You're using, I believe, your wisdom modifier. The cantrips, you learn additional druid cantrips you choose. Oh, so you get to just choose 2 cantrips. That's solid. Druids get so strong. Wisdom modifier. Wild shape, which is great. So the question is, do you want to turn into sea animals as your main thing or not? I guess that's what they left you shipwrecked, and then you just turned into like a shark or a dolphin and swam away. You're more of a dolphin person. Coral's more of a dolphin person. Druid Circle, this is the big one. All right, yeah, survival, so that'd be more of it. If we want to change nature, then we can, but nature actually fits you really well, too. Coral Depths, that's actually pretty good. Well, I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that name. I like that a lot. Coral Depths. Again, we can change this if we want, but I like that. Turn into a salmon, a sea bass, salmon of Capistrano. Oh, Mike doesn't want to say what he said. Yeah, don't turn into a goldfish. Jump off a cliff. All right. We need to pick a Druid Circle. So, obviously not land. Land Arctic, land coastland, desert land, forest land, grassland, or circle of moon. So we want to go Sailor Moon, or do we want to go coast? What does coast give us? Natural recovery, starting second level, you regain some of your magical energy by sitting in meditation. During a short rest, you choose to expend a spell slot to recover. The spell slots have a combined level that is equal to less than half your druid level rounded up. One of the slots can be 6th level. You can use this feature again. Okay, that's fine. You just get to use short rests to do long rest things. So at 3rd level, what do you get at 3rd level? Hold Person, which is great, and Spike Growth, which is... No, we're looking at Coast, my bad. Mirror Image and Misty Step. Misty Step is great. Mirror Image is fine. Let's check out Moon. Maybe you navigate at night and stuff. And we got Sailor Moon anyway. Yeah. I mean, there we go. Nova's still saying Moon. Crixie's saying Moon. We got Sailor Moon. We're gonna make some puns. We're gonna do something when I'm gonna draw the character up and we're gonna do something with that. What do we get from Moon? All right, combat wild shapes. When you choose this circle, hold on. 2nd level, you choose identify a circle. Into this description, it grants you 2nd level and 6th, 10, 14. So we're only going to see the 2nd level one. When you choose this circle, 2nd level, you gain the ability to wild shape on your turn as a bonus action rather than an action. I think this is the better thing to do. You are transformed by wild shape. You can use a bonus action to expend 1 slot to regain 1d8 hit points. And circle forms. The right of your circle grants you the ability to transform into more dangerous animal forms. Starting at 2nd level, use wild shape to transform a beast with a challenge rating high as 1. Sweet. So we'll have to look at and see what the beast CR1 beasts are for the Ocean. Yeah, Kosa makes sense. I think Circle makes sense too, because the whole idea was being able to change into sea creatures and stuff. I may just have to. What are some of the? I only have a few druids, so we need to look and see what the other druid circles are. If anyone would fit, is there any good water-based druid that I don't have? If I create a werewolf, then you can transform me whenever. Is there any sea-based were creatures? You have werebears, wereboars, were-tigers, and werewolves. Yeah, so 8th level you can turn into a shark. This is a nice break from work, but I got to go back to my shift. All right, hey, thanks for coming, Nicholas. We're going to shut this down here soon once we finish this up. So I appreciate you coming by. Is there a check skill he could pick up to do so? I'm gonna take a look. All right. So let's check out our spells. What spells do we get? 2 cantrips. And then 7 other prepared spells. So let's take a look at the cantrips first. Druidcraft is always fun. It's very flavorful. You create a timely, harmless sensory effect. Snowflake, snow. Instantly making flowers. Keyleth did this all the time. Harmless sensory effects. And then instantly light or snuff out candles. That'd be nice for the ship, right? Just quickly light all the candles or whatever. Frostbite, Guidance, Gust, Magic Stone. You touch 1 or 3 pebbles. That's not really your thing. You just get to throw rocks. You want to throw rocks? If you want to throw rocks, get Magic Stone. Mold Earth, not really helping you out there. Poison Spray is pretty good. That's very a druidic thing too. Produce Flame. Shape Water seems very appropriate here. The Shillelagh. Thorn Whip is great. We're going to go with Thorn Whip. I'm thinking Poison Spray. What Circle of Stars do? Mending? Alright, I like it. It totally is. So I'm going to have to remove... I thought you knew... Okay, you only knew 2. That's right, I get 2 others. We'll take out Thorn Whip and do Mending. Mending's always solid. Mending and Shape Water. Let's go to first level. Yeah, so you get to... I believe you have access to all of your spells, and you just pick which ones you want to prepare. But we can take a look and just prepare some for you. Fairy Fire is very moony. Let's prepare Fairy Fire. Ice Knife is pretty good. Purify Food and Drink is solid. I believe you can use that for salt water to take the salt out of it and make it drinkable. So I think that would fit. Beast Bond. Beast Bond. Let's take a look at Beast Bond. You establish a telepathic link to one beast you touch that is friendly to you or charmed by you. The spell fails if the beast is intelligent is 4 or higher. Until the spell ends, the link is active while you or the beast within line of sight of each other. The link beast can understand your telepathic message. Yeah, this is definitely a good one. Send some dolphins or something ahead of you. Some snapper ahead of you to scout out. I think that's pretty good. You can turn into a galaxy person instead of a beast. Yeah, we want more beasts. We want to turn into water beasts. With prepared caster, clerics, paladins, druids, I always make multiple prepared spell lists. Yeah, so we'll put some lists together, but let's just get our starting list for now. What's up, Carl? One for adventuring, one for travel, and another for leisure. I think that's smart. You could totally do it with a seagull. See, that's big brain OG right there. Hey, we'll see you later, Nicholas. Dolphins kill sharks. Yeah, dolphins. Dude, when I was stationed out in Hawaii, whales would come down from like Alaska and stuff to have their babies in warm water. So they come down to Hawaii, and dolphins would set up like a sentry. So they would set up guard. So you'd have multiple dolphins in a giant circle, because all the blood and stuff that came out during the birth of the baby whale, I'm sure there's a name for baby whales, but I don't know what it is. All the blood and stuff would attract sharks, and dolphins would just defend the newborns. It was really, really cool. Like, dolphins are awesome. Flock of seagulls, maybe? Huh? All right, we got your haircut now. All right, before those, let's check out the second level spells. Animal Messenger is good. Bark Skin's really good. Do we need Animal Messenger if we have the other one we just picked? Animal Deliver a Message, Tiny Beasts, Squirrels, Blue. Yeah, you can send. Yeah, sending messages by bird sounds good. Flamebane, Gust of Wind is really good because you can push your sails a little bit. Strong Wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blast from direction. Does it do any kind of damage? I'm going to spend 2 feet movement. Not so much. That's a good one. We didn't give you a good damage spell. Sailor Moonbeam. Silver beam of pale light shines down 5 foot. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw or take 2d10 radiant damage. 2d10's good. But it has to enter in. Let's see if there's a better one. I love it, Eli. Heat metal. All right, I'm going to change a different one. Maybe gust of wind. All right, so heat metal. And we're going to heat up the cannonballs and fire them into people. That's too good, man. Crazy. Dolphins are your favorite? They're legit. I love them. They were so cool. We were snorkeling outside of David Bowie's house. It's one of my favorite stories. Snorkeling right outside of David Bowie's house. Oprah had just built her giant house too, and so we were kind of on their little coast, their little private beach, but we were out a couple hundred feet, and about 20 spinner dolphins came up underneath our kayak and came underneath it, came up and just started spinning and flipping and doing all kinds of stuff. Like they were like playing with us for like 30 minutes. It was ridiculous. Pass Without a Trace is great. Skyright's great. I feel like we need more of a damaging spell before we end this. You really don't have a ton of let's see, you evoke a fiery blade in your free hand, similar in size and shape, and it lasts a duration if you let it go. Blade disappears, but you can evoke the blade again. What does the blade do? You can use your action to make a melee attack with fiery blade. On hit, target takes 3d6 fire damage. That's pretty cool. Like a fiery scimitar or what are those fencing? Like a fencing weapon. We'll prepare that and go over to Animal Messenger. All right, perfect. We got it. That's a good point. It would cause the does gunpowder react just to heat, or does that's a neat open flame? Yeah, scimitar, sailor blade, fire scimitar is perfect. Fencing swords. All right, so we're gonna go. Did I put flaming sphere? No. Blade, gust of wind, heat metal. Do we want to stick with heat metal? Does it say how? Let's see how hot it makes it. Choose manufactured metal objects such as a metal weapon, or a suit of heavy armor that you can see within range. You cause object to glow red hot. Any creature physical contact. 2d8 fire damage. Yeah, I think that would be hot enough. When you cast a spell, do you have to be able to touch it is the question. Because it only takes an action. Such a metal that you only have to see it. So what if you do it after, heat the metal after it's shot? Does that work? I think that works. Okay. It would ignite the gunpowder, but if you heated it after you shot it, because as long as you can see it, when you cast the spell, it's fine. So I'm going to go with that. But yes, if you heated it in the cannon, it would ignite the gunpowder. I'm sticking with it too, because you can also like basically disarm people. Either they take the damage, or their sword is too hot to hold. All right, I think that's it. Let's see. Race, good. Got all of our ability score increase from that, right? Wisdom. Class, good. Spells, good. Ability is amazing. No charisma, though. A little low on the charisma. Description. Solid. Good. Equipment. Let's give you your equipment. I'm not going to give you that much gold. You kind of shipwrecked. Coming ashore. It actually really makes sense for the... I haven't let you guys know what you're doing in the campaign yet, or the one-shot yet. So it really makes sense for what we're doing here. We'll also give him a normal scimitar. A great club. Hand axe, javelin, light hammer, quarterstaff, sickle. These really, really work. Do a crossbow. A sprig of mistletoe, totem, wooden staff, wand, or druidic focus. We'll do focus for now and figure it out. A trident. Is a trident on there? Did I miss that? Yeah, no trident. That would be great. I mean, you can get a trident. You just have to buy it. Yep, Sailor, Vengeance Against Pirates. That's classic. I might give him a pistol. We'll see. I might give him a little pistol. Trident would be good. I mean, the wand could be like a pistol, right? We could flavor it. You can figure out what you want in that one, Nomar. How you thinking a spear works for Sailor? Was the crossbow? Was there a pistol in here? No, crossbow works for what we're doing. All right, belaying pin, 50 feet of silken rope, a rabbit foot, a small stone with a hole in the center. We're definitely going with that. That's a waystone. Big old sailor anchor. Before metallurgy. Common clothes and 10 gold. That's true. Harpoons. That's true. He's not a whaler though. He likes the whales. He's not going to be harpooning people. What level you think for the Ren Fair? 3. We're going 3 for the Ren Fair. Just because we have some newer players. If Daniel drops out and if we have no new players, then I may bump you guys up to 5 just for fun, for funsies. All right, I think that's it. I think we got. Oh, do we? Yeah, we chose the name. Coral Depths. You good with Coral Depths? Yeah. No, I'm totally with you, Night Haunter. I don't. I guess that's up to Nomar if you think you'd be eating fish that you can turn into and talk to. Like, I don't know if I'd be I might be a vegetarian if I could talk to the fish I was eating. That's up to you. What kind of battle mage? What class would you go for that, Nova? I may just maybe I'll just put a harpoon on the ship. Yeah, no, spearfishing, that's big too. All right, well, no more. Hey, thanks for taking the initiative to go ahead and make your character a couple months out. It's very, very big of you. Very adult of you. All fish are equal, but some fish are more equal than others. Are we? What about pirate? Just say the fish was a pirate. He helped the pirates out. That's why you're killing him, to eat them. Talk to animals. Listen, buddy, I really think you're cute and stuff for a fish. Take a spear. I mean, you can kind of charm them over. Hey, buddy, you want to come over here? You know, have a little talk, a little chat. Then boom, Spear to the face. Alright, I guess I should give you a shield, because that's 14 AC. Not great. Let's take a look at, let's see, DC 1 or CR 1 creatures for druids. Alright, let's take some wild shape for druids real quick. Alright. Not a ton of these are. None of the CR1s are actually a giant eagle. A giant eagle would be good. I think that'd be a good one to fight as. Because other ones like brown bear, dire wolf, giant hyena. Oh, giant octopus. You can be a giant octopus or a giant eagle. A giant toad? That would work too. Sure. Giant toad. You can be an ape. Crocodile. These are half. CR1 half. A reef shark. So you can be a reef shark. Yeah, so you can be a reef shark or a giant octopus or a giant eagle. Those are some good options. Good options. Yeah, giant jellyfish. There you go. There's a good one. What else we got? So no, we're looking at wizard with war magic. I think Jin was also looking at wizard, but that's we're gonna have if we're gonna have a large group, 2 wizards is fine. Wizards are always good. All right. Also, fish is one of the biggest food sources that regenerates for sure. Definitely a lot of them. Do not ignore my thinly veiled sarcasm. Yeah, thank you, Crixie. Set him straight. Yeah, Barkskin's a great one because your AC is low, but if you're changing into giant eagles and whatnot, then it really won't matter. What spells you pick won't matter as much if you don't want to do a ton of combat spells. That's totally fine because you're going to be using your shapes for combat. Really, you could just with that flaming sword spell, you'll be fine. Oh, Barkskin stacks. That's a good point. It's a really good one. Yeah, reef shark's the only kind of shark I've actually seen face to face, so that was fun. One man crab rave. Whenever you defeat an opponent, you need to take 1 level in Bard, so you can, and we'll actually play the crab rave song. Jin's open to something else. That's so sweet. Don't change yourself for Nova. He doesn't deserve that. You pick what you want, Jin. He can change. All right. You only get to play so often. He gets to play a ton. Crab dab. Oh, if you crab dab when you want to fight, that might draw the ire of the DM. You can be a spellcaster. Well, I mean, Nova, your wife's going to be... Nova is actually Nova's wife that we did the Sorcerer for. Sorceress. So we're going to have a Sorcerer. We're going to have a Wizard. Be a Bard, Nova. I've been waiting for you to be a Bard. Please try the Bard. Got Crixie with the crab dab. Pretty sure Circle of Moon is where you can cast spells and be shaped later. Yeah. Circle of Moon's strong. It's really strong. You won't, but you can. All right. You could. You're the one that did the warlock. That was the sea-based warlock already. Ty, right? Ty Hennington. That was a good one. No, it would be good to watch. I want to see what Nomar does with these bee shapes, turning into crabs and octopi, and whatnot. Bartholomew, is that your character's name now? Bards are amazing. Listen to your boy. I mean, he wouldn't be trustworthy because he's your boy. So listen to your boy. No, try something stoic and noble. Yeah, he hasn't tried that yet. Every single campaign we do. A bard of tragedy. Ooh. Doing like emo poems and teenage angst songs. I was thinking of trying a strong silent type character. I don't think you can pull it off. Hoping this won't be the last chance I get to play, and there are so many interesting things to try. I can definitely keep my wizard for another game. We don't have any... I don't think we have any melee classes yet. So... Tidal Wave. Wow. Is there... prepare for the Tidal Wave. Is there a process to join one of your games? Yeah, we actually... Let me link you the Discord. We have a kind of a one-shot for people on the stream. So you can hit me up in the Discord or on the Facebooks. I can link you whichever one you... If you have Discord, let me know. Or if you have Facebook, let me know, Eli. And we can bring in one of those games for sure. We do... Those are streamed, though. So if you don't want to be on stream for the tens of people that watch my streams, then... let me know, and we can try to get you on like a non-streamed one. A depressed mime? Wow. That I would like to see. I just use I have like a Roll20 Discord channel that I'm bringing up right now that I use for Roll20 stuff. But I'm going to change it, and I'll actually turn it into like a Nerd Lab. Official Nerd Lab channel. And actually like talk to people in it. I'm pulling it up, Mike. Alright, good. You have the Discords. All right. Friends. Friend profile. Oh no, yeah, a mime. Mime your own business. Wow. You can't talk, dude. You're a mime. You gotta mime him telling him to mime his own business. Alright, give me a sec. Talk amongst yourselves and I'll find... Actually, no, but can you pull up your Discord and find my name? I posted in the last one, but there's a bunch of stuff that's disabled in mine for some reason. Because it's supposed to be under the Add Friends tab, and it's not. So I can, but so if you go to online friends, you can. There we go. Thank you. They see Odog's got it. Beautiful. And then once you add me, I will send you guys invites to the Roll20 channel, and then I'll change it to a Nerd Lab channel. your boy. What's a good way to put a twist on a melee character? Yeah, blind monk, like the Jedi from, oh my gosh, what was the blind Jedi? What Star Wars movie was that? But yeah, blind monk is a really cool concept. I had a melee character that had super low dexterity, so I made him an amputee, and he's missing a leg, and so we kind of used the counter weight to balance him from the counter. Sorry, he used his hammer as a counterweight to balance him, and that was a lot of fun. Monica, I wish my schedule wasn't wildly busy, or I'd be all over joining a game. Maybe one day. Well, I mean, like, I'm up for doing Rogue One. Thank you, guys. It's one of the best Star Wars movies out there. Yeah, and Amputee was really fun. And so I actually gave him a drinking problem because he was, like, upset and kind of depressed about his amputation, along with how it happened. Nova was actually played my brother, who kind of went to religion, so he was cleric, and I went to drinking. And we dealt with the same problem. Same problem in different ways. Those really, really good characters. All right, let me get... boom, I got you there. Yeah, I have no problem if you say Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie. It's tough because of how important the original three were to me to rank Rogue One. It's somewhere in there. It's somewhere in the top three, though. It's great. So super strong monks. There you can do a strength-based monk. I think I want to do a turtle that was based off of Bowser. That was kind of a brawler, and I built that pretty well, actually, just because of their standard AC of 17. It really worked out strong. All right, Eli, got you. Yeah, and Monica, I am up for running kind of last minute stuff. If you know like something a couple days before, I'm up for doing it on Sundays, on Sunday nights, running like a 3-hour one shot. It gives me a chance to kind of practice stuff. So, and one shot, that's actually what I was, instead of running like a full campaign, what I wanted to do, since there's a lot of people running full on campaigns and streaming them, and they're some are successful, some aren't. I wanted to run a bunch of one shots, bring in new people, kind of do barrier to entry stuff where people get to learn how to play and learn to work with other people and whatever. And it would be different, and people can just jump in and out. They don't have to be consistent followers and know what, if they jump in 100 episodes later, they have no idea what's going on. They're, well, I'll just wait till the next season. Well, this would be bringing in people and showing them just, you come in for the little short story. And with one shots, you can make them, you can turn them into 2, 3, 4, 5 shots, and they're fine. If you want people to add you, Mike, are we already friends in the Discords? I was just reposting mine so people knew. So Blind Ranger. So here's how I wanted to build a Blind Ranger. If you take, it'd have to be either a human or it'd have to be level 4, and you take the Find Familiar. So you take the Magic Initiative feat, I believe. Whatever the feat is that lets you steal spells from a wizard, and you take the Find Familiar, because you can see, even if you're blind, you can see through your familiar's eyes. So basically, that's how you're RPing it, is you're blind, but you're kind of like the Crow, right? Or Shikasta kind of did this as a blind wizard. So you're using kind of the eagle eye or whatever to spot your target and shooting at them based on what your bird's doing, your familiar's doing. So I think that's a really cool way to do a blind ranger. Nice. All right. All right, let me throw some invites to roll 20. Wait, do I have this many people? All right. All right, Firecracker got you now. O-Dog, you're invited. So it just says roll 20 for now because that's what we're going to use for the one shots. But I'll change it to Nerd Lab when I get some time. Trying to find everyone's name. I've way too many people on here. All right, Eli got you. Mike got you. All right, who didn't I invite that I'm friends with? Yeah, hey, if you guys want to just create some one-shot characters, or we can do it on a Sunday, we can create it with everybody else, and we can just run some one-shots from there. I'd totally be down to do that. Sweet. Oh, yeah, let me know if I didn't get you in to... All right, did I add you? Did you just send it, Night Hunter? Yep, there you go. All right, so friend accepted, and let's invite you to the channel now. I wish this... There we go. Sweet, there we go. Monica, I don't think I have you on here, but if you want to add me or whatever, I'll invite you here, and then we can set up, figure out a time that you can jump in on a one shot. And who knows, campaigns could come out of this if people are wanting to do those. Their online campaigns are pretty solid. There's some new stuff I want to check out, like Tabletop has some really cool resources. I have some overlays and stuff that I've been messing around. A buddy's showing me that I'm messing around with that are really cool. So, but we'll just basically do simple stuff on Roll20 for now and see where it goes. All right, sweet. Trash. There we go. All right, got you. Let me get you in the channel. Excellent. Boom. All right. Friend invite and accepted. Sweet. All right, we guys are in. We can I'll create some chats and stuff when this is done so that we have just put stuff in general, or yeah, just in general for now, and I'll create some channels and stuff for us for Nerd Lab. Just post it all as Nerd Lab, and yeah, you can see some of the D&D stuff that we already have in like resources, so feel free to check those out. That's the other DM friend of mine. My maps are posted in there. I'm gonna redo the maps online. These were just hand drawn. I got some really good ideas for the online maps too, so we'll be good to go. Lycan Bloodhunter Ranger would be super interesting. I'd be all about that. I always wanted to do like either a kind of a weaker spellcaster or rogue archer type that was a werewolf and could like then jump in front and do like melee stuff. I always thought that'd be fun. But all right, hey, thanks everyone for showing up. I'll be in Discord for a minute, creating some channels and stuff for you guys, and yeah, I'll be posting this stuff every Sunday. We can figure out some one shots. I have a couple stories in my head already that we can figure out and do. So I appreciate everyone showing up, hanging out. Got some stuff created. Jen will create your character next week for sure if you haven't created it already. So yeah, it was lots of fun. I appreciate you. This I post those videos and the clips and stuff just to get my channel going, but this is the stuff I want to do. They say do 80% of content that will get views and everything within 20% of what you want. This is what I want to do. This is more my speed and what I appreciate. So heck yeah, man. What am I missing? Here it is. All right. Well, I appreciate it. You guys have a good day. And hit me up in Discord if you want. I'll be in for a minute. No, yeah, we can make one for you. Just let me know what class you want to do. Class and race is at least one or the other, but class and race is preferred for sure. Yeah, your boy. I mean, we'll do it every week, so you can jump in whenever you want. And thanks for showing up, Jen. We'll see you around. Yeah. We'll keep doing this on Sundays. So, peace out.